Happy Friday. Here's the real estate and mortgage headlines from the week that passed. The NAR lawsuit came to a $418 million settlement earlier this week. The biggest changes we saw was to the cooperative compensation agreement, which tells us that you can no longer show the buyer's agent's compensation on the MLS, but it's still okay to negotiate and have in place off the MLS. Also, the buyers can cover the buyer's agent compensation and it can be negotiated into the offer. Of course, the media's running away with the negative spin on this, but that shows a complete lack of understanding of what a buyer's agent actually do. The media is saying that a buyer can do this all by themselves, go online, go on Zillow, find a house and handle the transaction on their own. That's just not how this works. We know that a buyer's agent, they find the place, they see the place, they gain access to the place. A listing agent will not give the lockbox combination to any Joe off the street trying to gain access to the house saying they're going to buy it. They also negotiate on your behalf. They help with the inspection, the appraisal. They educate the buyer along the whole process. Not everybody needs as much education, but it's a valuable tool. They also orchestrate the entire transaction with mortgage professionals like myself, escrow officers, all the way to the closing table. Now, the dollar value will come under a microscope. It's valuable work, but is it $30,000 on $1 million home valuable? I'll leave that up to you. Housing starts rising 10.7% in the month of February, which is up 5% year over year. Single family starts raising 11.6%, which is great. We're seeing a switch from multifamily to single family where we're really needing the inventory. Building permits that show future supply rose 1.9% in the month of February, which is 2.4% year over year. We had the Fed meeting earlier this week, and as expected, no changes to the rate. We're still in the 5.25 to the 5.50% on the Fed rate. The median amount of rate cuts remained for 2024 at 75 basis points, as you can see here on the Fed dot chart, with the 19 members voting, and we can see the expectations for the next 2.5 years as well here in the chart. They're being patient with inflation. They're saying we're going to get to 2%, but it's going to take some time. And Powell said that one of the biggest things they're looking at is unemployment rate. If they see that go any higher, they will cut the rates. They do not want to see it go above 4.1%, so that's why unemployment rate is an important number to look at going forward. Purchase mortgage applications went down 1% week over week, and that's down 14% year over year. Refis went down 3% week over week, that's down 3% year over year. Interest rate went from 6.84 to 7%, and that is 0.5% higher than it was this time last year. All right, enjoy your coffee. Have a great weekend.